And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. And for Toronto, they've got Dick. Pirtle is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. And it's Barrett penetrating. Wiggins with some nice D.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Quickly with it. Barnes passes to Quickly. Shoots over Curry. And it's Quickly missing. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Barrett. It's stolen by Green. Here's Hield. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
The Warriors, 0.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton, and it's Podziemski in at the 2 spot. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Jackson Davis.
And the Raptors with the ball. Brown outside. It's deflected. And here they come. Pushing it up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That's his first personal foul.
The long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
The first one falls. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Both free throws good from Kuminga. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Barrett, no good. Brown against Schroeder. 14 feet away. That one misses.
And he's very confident from that range. He can't make it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Golden State. 4-point game. They've got Barrett. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barnes, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And there's the feed to Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Curry against Quickly. Wiggins from outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Dick passes to Pirtle. And here is Quickly. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Dick. Good on the three-point shot. Dick's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Hield, and it's Green in at the center position. Now here's Quickly. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Curry.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of move, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. And Dick subbed in for Bruce Brown. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Dick with it, covered by Heel. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Barnes passes to Dick. The three. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.